Hey guys, it's Coach Matt over here at Primals. Got another crazy rainy day, so again, you might be hearing what sounds like static, but it's actually rain hitting the metal roof of the gym here, so gonna have to talk a little bit loud for you guys. But kind of today hitting you guys up with a little bit about my ideas as far as lifting strength and strength when compared, I guess, to the throwing events. It has to be this time of year, every year, beginning of the season, for a lot of indoor throwers, guys who shot put in weight, and even for guys in the warmer weather states that are starting to think about, doing the discus and doing the javelin. I get a lot of questions from a lot of seemingly younger athletes, and what they always ask is, they start off by saying, this is how much I can squat, this is how much I can deadlift, this is how much I can bench, this is how much I can clean and press. And they always end up asking something to the effect of, am I strong enough to be a good thrower? Or is this enough weight to be a good thrower? Or something along those lines. And what I'm here to tell you today is that in the sport of track and field, there's no such thing as being strong enough, and there's no such thing as not being strong enough. Let me explain what I mean. Starting with the first part, there's no such thing as being strong enough. Now, if you checked out the videos a few weeks ago, about a week ago, put out a video that dealt with all the major parts of what you train here in the gym and what we do. So we're talking about training your strength, getting you stronger, getting you more explosive, getting you more flexible, getting you faster, and all those things. And there were 7 things that I put up on the whiteboard about the things that we train here in the gym and what you're actually able to train in the gym. Taking the form and the technique and the coaching and the physics of the event out of that equation, there's no such thing as strong enough. So if everything is fantastic, if you have terrific form, if you have terrific technique, if you have terrific balance, all that stuff, taking all that other stuff out of the picture and just focusing on strength, there's no such thing as strong enough. If you can bench press 800 pounds, you should be trying to bench 805. If you can squat 1,000 pounds, you should be trying to squat 1,010. If you can squat 200 pounds, you should be trying to squat 300. If you can bench 100 pounds, you should be trying to bench 200. You always want to be improving on your strength. Top guys in the world, top throwers in the world, they're never satisfied with being strong enough. There's no such thing. Now, there comes a point where when you get very strong, you should start to look at other parts of your body and say, okay, now what needs to be improved? So maybe if you bench 700 pounds and you squat 800 or 900 pounds, you can say, maybe I should start working on getting my vertical leap really, really tall. Maybe I should work on getting my short, explosive sprinting much, much faster and much quicker. Improving those things might do better for you. But for the guys at the young age, you always want to consistently get stronger. There's no such thing as being strong enough. If you bench press 100 kilos, if you bench press 225 pounds, guess what? You should be trying to get stronger. You should be trying to get your bench up. If you squat 200 kilos, if you squat 150 kilos, if you're in that 300, 400 pound range, yeah, you need to get your squat stronger. You should always be trying to improve your squat. Now, the other side of that equation is there's no such thing as not being strong enough, okay? Tell you a quick story. When I was in high school, I was 6'3", my senior year, 6'3", 185 pounds. My max bench press was 245 pounds. I never squatted with a bar on my back, ever. Never squatted with a bar on my back. I never deadlifted. I did clean and press, bench press, a lot of leg machines, and I was 6'3", 185. I was tall and skinny. I threw pretty well. I threw discus pretty well. My discus was like in the upper 160s, I think, when I was in high school. Shot was like 50 feet, right on the button of 50 feet when I was in high school. Wasn't a tremendous thrower, but I certainly was a good thrower for this area that I live in. And a lot of people would take a look at what I lifted and say, there's no way that you can bench 245 pounds and throw 50 feet. You never squat, so there's no way you should be throwing 50 feet. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's no such thing as not strong enough. So if you only bench press 100 pounds, don't think, oh, I'm not strong enough to throw the shot put. If you only squat 135 pounds, there's no such thing as saying, oh, I'm not strong enough to throw shot put. Screw that. Get out in the circle. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen some big 300-pound mammoth, muscular man-child, this, 18-year-old face, 17-year-old face on a 30-year-old guy's body. Big, massive, overgrown, over 300 pounds, super strong, and I say this in the most kind and caring way. Big, hefty, muscular, super strong dude, get in that circle and throw 40 feet. And then I see a 5'8", 140-pound kid with great technique and great form who's really fast and really explosive, who gets in there and throws 50. Size, strength, explosiveness, power, that has a lot to do with it, but it's not everything. So if you don't think you're strong enough to throw shot put, if you don't think you're strong enough to throw discus, think again, because I'm calling BS on it. There's no such thing as being strong enough, and there's no such thing as being not strong enough. If you have the will, if you're intense enough, if you're committed enough, if you're dedicated enough, get your ass in that circle, throw as far as you can possibly throw, enjoy doing it, and you will surprise yourself. As long as you continue to improve, as long as you continue to get better, you will become a better thrower. There are no limits. Okay? There's no such thing as saying, oh, I'm too weak to throw shot put. There's no such thing as saying, oh, I'm strong enough. You always want to keep improving. You always want to keep getting stronger. Don't put yourself down and say, I'm not strong enough to do it. I'm here to tell you firsthand knowledge as a coach, as an athlete, somebody who was a tall, skinny, lanky guy that wasn't supposed to throw far. I did pretty damn well for myself when I was in high school, not having good lifts in the gym. So guys, make sure, take this to heart. Get out there, throw as hard as you can, enjoy being a thrower, work your butt off, and you will see results. Coach Matt, Primal Athlete Training Center, keep sending in these questions. We're getting near track season, I'm getting fired up. I love answering these questions for you. Make sure you keep sending them in, because your questions are going to help the thousands of throwers every day that check out this channel that are looking for help. Thanks.